When do ghosts drink coffee? In the morning. I'm sorry. Good morning, greetings and salutations. Happy Saturday. It is a rainy Saturday down here in SoCal. We're currently under an aerial flood watch. Flood warning, one of those two. I don't remember. It's very wet right now. Yeah, I wasn't expecting to get, dumped on again. But thankfully where we are, our floods usually don't mean much. Just means we get very wet, but we're not swimming. I need coffee. Last night was rough. This morning was rough. Coffee fixes everything. Rainy up there on the couch with rice, so I can't do clipping, sadly. Something I ate didn't like me back, so it's been rough going this morning. I'm sorry. Well, maybe this will cheer you up. Cheers. I love that, though, for you. Had the stream up on the TV, wrapped in a blanket. That sounds amazing. I may actually wrap myself in a blanket. I'm kind of cold. All right, let's flip back. Your streams are the best way to start any Saturday, Bushmatey. Cheers. Thank you. Am here and kind of conscious. Welcome to the world of the living. You missed the terrible joke, so you're welcome, I guess. Let's load up the game and get rolling. This one here. So Crowbar just absolutely refused to go to sleep last night. She fought it. She was like, her eyes were half open and she was whiny for, almost 4 hours. I think it was about midnight when she finally fell asleep. And then she's somehow been up since like 4:30, 5. I don't remember what you told me, Crowbar. I just remember getting kicked in the nuts all throughout the night. The 5:30, 5:45. Okay, so not too much before my alarm went off, but still 5 hours of sleep, 5.5 hours of sleep. It was a rough night. That's why my bags are especially pronounced. These are the eyes of fatherhood. The bags under your eyes are designer. Aww, Louis V ain't got nothing on these. Okay, July 30th, girl who calls herself Kakuya. Am I still no idea where she is? Kakuya says, only the Urashima woman knows. Big brother is me. Only I can save, am I? Reason Yuri attacked? Kakuya set it up. Was this all real? Regarding Yuri Takamura 4. Yuri, am I also met with Kakuya? They got mixed up. Our character thought she was trying to say Kaguya. That's right. I don't know what the significance of that is, but yes, I did forget about that. Thank you. Black Postcard. Losing Yuri's accident. Am I missing? If I lose, am I going to die too? July 31st. Saturday. The day after Am I disappeared. Once I told Aunt Natsumi what happened, she contacted the cops to have them go search for her. As the last person to see her, of course they were suspicious of me. I believe there's some phonetic things native to Japan going on that implies about her age, like... Excuse me? Little kids struggle to say certain words in American. Well, that would explain why this ghost wants to play with us. Excuse me? the ghost is a child, first of all, super sad. Like golden hair, super saddened. The berserk car, the sound of the flute, and Kakuya. I told him everything that happened that night. The guy who questioned me couldn't hide his smirk. He clearly didn't believe me. No surprise. I could hardly believe it all myself, and I lived it. By the way, I do need help checking my audio levels. I had to turn the preamp down on my mic, or I decided to turn the preamp down on the mic because of the background noise. I'm hoping that cuts down some of the, you know, the chitlins sounds. So if I need to adjust audio levels one way or another, mic up, game audio down, whatever, let me know. The painfully long questioning done, I finally make my way back to my apartment. I slowly drag my feet up the rickety stairs to my door. I'm frickin' exhausted. That's a mood. I'm home, but I don't feel like turning on the lights. The quiet dark might help me organize my thoughts. What should I do now? There. I speak out loud to focus on the sound. It's my voice, and I should be used to it, but somehow it feels like it belongs to someone else. I got two options. Let the police deal with it, or handle this myself. Well, if we let the police deal with this wouldn't be much of a game. A typical kidnapping or missing persons is a job for the cops, since they're professionals. Though, going by all the smug looks I got explaining things... Excuse me? I doubt they believe me. Besides, that Kakuya girl said... Kakuya will play with you next. Let's play the Urashima woman game. Look for the Urashima woman. Ah, yes. If you don't play with Kakuya, let me get my folklore on for you. Ooh, please do. You'll disappear too. And Amai will never come back. She's waiting for me. What should I do? I give my head a shake. Focus. I have to make a decision. Wait. Really? Really? I mean, we go after Kakuya. Okay, that is really unfortunate. Our favorite game show, but lamer. It's like your joke, but worse. So I had a suspicion from the last time we played this game, but the game does not recognize where your mouse cursor is until your mouse cursor moves. So you can't pre-select an option like you could in the first game, and that is terrible. It's like we get Steve Harvey or Drew Carey to host it. I would argue that Drew Carey would matter slightly more, despite the points in his game. Oh, I'll play your game. Wait, that made it sound like I hate Steve Harvey. I don't hate Steve Harvey. I just don't care for that show. Because reasons. I'll play the hell out of it. I'll crush it so hard you won't have a stage to stand on. So anyway, today's folklore lesson is Legend of Urashima Taro. Taro. Urashima Taro. Plus, going after her will probably lead me to Amai. I'll be right back. My cat is in my computer chair and I'm a sucker, so I'm moving you to the TV in the living room. Aw, yeah. Do it. I don't expect a lot of clipping moments in this game. I just know she's got to be involved in Amai's disappearance. Mind set, I flick the lights on. TLDR, it is a Japanese fairy tale about a man who is rewarded for rescuing a turtle who is actually Otohime, the princess of the Dragon Palace. Although he stayed there for a few days, when he returned home, it turned out he was gone for hundreds of years. Whose line Drew Carey or Price is Right Drew Carey? Oh, that's a good point. I forgot about Price is Right Drew Carey. I'm gonna say Whose Line Drew Carey, because I actually liked him as a host. Oh, Rhodey with the counterpoint. Absolutely, Price is Right is what I meant. I also will always throw Drew Carey an extra bone because that dude was a machine gunner for the Marine Corps back in the 80s. Also, I was 8 years old when I learned that Drew Carey served in the Marine Corps. Hey, yeah, exactly. I think you learned that before I said that. Obviously, based on timing. Damn light, why does it seem so bright this time? Okay, where to start? Yeah, if memory serves, he was a reservist, I think. And he only did the one tour. So 3 years and he was out. But still, yeah, he's a double dog. Detectives usually search personal belongings first, right? And comparing him hosting Price is Right versus Bob when live or die or danger decision game. Oh, that's what you meant. Yes. If that's what we're comparing this to, then the first game was Bob... What's his name? Spare Neuter Your Cats versus Drew Carey's this game. It's fine. It works. It's the same game. It's just not the same. I opened my closet and pulled out what I'd hidden there. It's Ami's headphones that I found earlier. I should have turned them in as evidence, but something made me hold on to them. By the way, Minnie and Micro are curled up together watching different things, and it's adorable. Is Micro on the iPad? Oh, yeah, so since Microbar... I'm sorry, it's Minnie on the iPad. Since Microbar refused to go back to sleep, we set her up on her little play couch. Something bloodstain. I missed that. Shoot, I'll catch that in the VOD, I guess. Yeah, we got Microbar curled up on her little couch under a blanket watching Bluey. And apparently Minibar's curled up next to her, presumably watching the iPad. What was that? Good. I looked at the chat. I have no idea what that flash was. Am I bring me some flowers? I will be waiting. Are those Moose headphones? Yeah, no wonder they don't work. They're covered in blood. I even saw it appear in chat. And it still got me. I almost wore my coffee. I need to make sure I don't leave my hand through the handle. That was good. Thank you for that one, you know. Like someone jabbed antenna on my head and I'm picking up TV signals. But I can't see it clearly. That was really good. I can't wait to see that on the replay. Dick. Someone's calling! Oh, it's Amanome! I'll share a picture of them under art sharing because damn, it is art that I still have them working. I can't wait to see that. Felta, I heard about Am I? The police sure put you through the ringer. It's a good life experience to grow from. You learn of things fast as usual. It's a good life. What? What? Well, I have a friend in the police department. I'm glad I made it back for that. Yeah, I'm glad you did too. He went out of his way to report me since it involved a classmate of mine. Ugh, this guy. Not gonna lie, I could totally see Nas Syndrome doing a killer voiceover of this character. Sounds like the Amanome family influence extends to the police department. Can you come back to Black Rabbit? Tell me everything there while I comfort the heartbroken Ms. Natsumi. Black Rabbit isn't open. Aunt Natsumi is busy. Didn't you say you had a spare key? Anyway, let's meet there. Don't make me wait, Felta. Don't just decide on your own. Hold on! Finished with what he had to say, he hangs up. This guy. Yeah, this guy. Well said. You predicted the text. High five. I grab my bag and leave my apartment, heading toward the bar. Man, this guy is the worst. You're not wrong. Game of Death, Amanome, Hazuki. Who's Hazuki? No one should be here, but the lights are on. Felta, I don't want to see any bonks right now, not given the situation. Her child is missing. Aunt Natsumi sits inside looking exhausted. She's hiding it well with makeup, but the bags under her eyes are still there. The bar's closed today. Thank you for that. I'm meeting Amanome here. What about you? I left something. I'm so forgetful. In her hands is a small clutch that Am I always used. Okay, I'm off to the police station. I'm sorry, I haven't been doing the voices. You can use the bar as you wish, but try not to be out too late. Alright? Doodles. Aunt Natsumi quickly leaves the store. Baby, come back. Her steps are so unsteady, it looks like she could collapse right in front of me. Huh? What's this? Papers are scattered over the counter. Am-I's face looks back at me above the words. Have you seen it?
Hello there.
Hello there. Bet she can't stand sitting around and doing nothing. Photos showing, fun fact, they failed at 5 points at this juncture. I turn on the TV to pass time while I wait for Amanome. It looks like I caught the local news. They're talking about topics in the Shinza ward. In other news, the corpse of a female was found yesterday at Yamato Shrine. The Shinza police plan to investigate to determine if this is a possible crime or an accident. The Shrine's administration announced that the park will be closed at night for the next few days. As a result, all events scheduled to take place in Yamato Shrine, including the concert by the idol Momo Kuruase, have been cancelled. The performance has been rescheduled to... A picture of a girl with silver hair appears on the screen. It's the occult idol Am-I likes. She hadn't planned to go to the concert, but I'm sure she'd be disappointed to hear this. Photos showing, fun fact, they failed at 5 points at this juncture. 2 were mending, 2 couldn't mend, and the last point is the battery not holding a charge, which is replacement time. Oh, how sad. No concert. I know. It's like if Taylor Swift's tour got canceled. So sad. Oh, end of the world. She hadn't planned to go to the concert. I'm sure she'd be disappointed to hear this. So you did come like I told you to. Good boy like you deserves a present. Who wants the scritches? Who wants the scritches? Imagine if Bluey got canceled. That would be sad. That would be very heartbreaking. He tosses a can of coffee at me with the word "done."
I hope Daddy likes these nuzzles and wuzzles your chest. I've been getting thirsty. Hey, I got a little itch. You think you can help me? Only 7 inches long. Ooh.
I love that. Thank you. I didn't realize I made that one so cheap. It's got a face of a grizzled man who looks like a bandit leader on it. Regular coffee has 150 milligrams of caffeine, but apparently this kind has twice that. What do you think? Like a wire to the brain, huh? This man always bringing us drinks is nice. I'm feeling at least a 3. You know, honestly, if my niece went missing and I felt responsible, bringing me coffee, especially Japanese canned coffee, is like the nicest thing you could do. I'm not super happy about it. I'm gonna go with this one. Looks like you like it. You've got the face of someone who enjoys coffee. Cheers. Anyway, let's get right to it. My cop friend told me that what you said during questioning, that a girl in traditional clothing is involved with Amai's disappearance. Have you gone crazy? Of course you don't believe me. I would have punched you to stop making up things if you told me the same. Hitting me is unnecessary, you barbarian. I don't need anyone to believe me. It's my problem. I'll take care of it. Full of yourself as always. Your courageous recklessness reminds me of Don Quixote. But that's what makes you, you. Look, it's a real question for him to question the story. I can't be too salty at him. No, me neither. These days, we've only got guys who leave all their work for others to deal with. It's rare to find someone like you who takes matters into their own hands. Putting aside whether I believe your fairy tale or not, I'd love to see how a guy like you will tackle something like this. Are they gonna hey fuck? Would you hey fuck? Sounds very entertaining. Count me in too. I feel like we're gonna get him killed. Well, we've always gone ghost hunting with a partner. That's a good point. I'm gonna lean hard into this. It was a very poor choice of words. Well, you look happy. I'm glad, I guess. It's embarrassing. Oh, that's an uncomfortable face. We could use a distraction. Exactly. Yeah. Oh, core reminder, to get the full experience, you will need to run DOS save files. Oh, because we're gonna do the whole bad ending, good ending thing again, aren't we? Besides, I stand to gain something from this myself. Finding Amai will get me extra brownie points with Natsumi, you freaking pervert. Someone bonk Seiji. Seiji, you're bad. This is not the time. This is a once-in-a-lifetime chance to break through her guard. It's really important from what I figure with Game 3 coming out soon. Yeah, February? I think it's February. Ugh. Whatever. Okay. Alright, I'm getting pumped. Thank you. Thank you for bonking Seiji. He deserved that. This reminds me of when you and I dealt with that dealer who crept too far into our turf. Oh yeah. Whatever happened to that guy? Spelled wrong, but it's okay. He's already banned from my channel. I left him with you. Okay, but your aunt is going on more than Stacy's. Has it going on more than Stacy's mom? 100%. I've seen that music video a few times. No question. Ms. Natsumi? Ms. Natsumi? Stacy's mom? Yeah, Stacy's mom is in the gutter. I wonder. I haven't seen him since then. Maybe he went back home. I heard he lives near the ocean, so perhaps he's swimming with the fishes these days. That's the best I can do to imitate that face. God, that is so uncomfortable. That's like someone hired the intern and said, here's a quarter, draw a smiley face on this character. It'd be smart to drop this topic right now. He killed him. Oh, a customer? Bursting into the bar comes someone I recognize. Kaoru Hazuki. Now, Seiji didn't kill anyone himself. You're right, he doesn't seem to type. He's the facilitator. The go-between, the organizer, you know. He's the funny man. Miss Natsumi. I want to know more about what happened to Amai. Oh, door slam. Where's Miss Natsumi? She wasn't at home, so I figured she'd be at the bar. Amai told me where to find it a long time ago. She's gone to the police. If you were to allege this, he was somehow responsible, though, I could put up less of a defense. Like I said, he's just the not the ringleader. What's the slang for the person who takes and passes along the bets? That's him. Anyway, I see. Those clothes. You must be Kaoru Hazuki. Keiichi. I see why Muruhashi was thrilled. You're pretty cute. God, this guy won't stop. Who are you exactly? And why do you know my name? Oh, are you an FBI psychic detective and you use some kind of mind reading on me? My God. If so, then I want your autograph. My name is Seiji Amanome. Not a common last name, is it? If you get what I'm saying, this'll go much faster. You're part of the Amanome family? Bonk Seiji, thank you. Seiji's just gonna have a giant knot on his head from and passing out from the blood loss. Her body stiffens as she realizes. Anyone who doesn't know Seiji Amanome reacts exactly the same. Why is a member of the Yakuza here? He's a friend. He's the boss's son, but he's not a member yet. He won't bite so long as you don't mess with him. Could you not introduce me like some dog? A giant knot, you say? Not me, Daddy. Could you not introduce me like some dog? Anyway, where'd you hear about Amai, Hazuki? Miss Natsume called me while I was out. She didn't go into details, so. But you can fill me in, right, Door Slam? I'm not touching that one. That's too easy. The thing! Cheers. Beautiful steam. Love that. Game audio up. Game audio up. Game audio up. Game audio up. Okay. That should be right about where it was. Around -20. And hopefully y'all can hear me a little bit better now. I don't feel that comparing to Moose headset is a fair comparison. Dang, with the shade. Oh. Yeah, I was thinking the same. Don't you start picking on Moo too, Seiji. I already have enough reason to hate you. I think it says a lot about your TV if my headset can outperform it. Bam! Frickin' Moo over here bobbing and weaving. Yeah, I was thinking the same. I want to hear it from you directly. Maybe Hazuki will believe your fairy tale. Girls love those sorts of things. I don't know what that face was, I'm sorry. fairy tale? I feel like most headsets will outperform television speakers. Especially modern TVs. I tell him everything that happened that night, about the van attacking us, how Amai disappeared, and my encounter with Kakuya. Better drivers closer to the ears, TV got a projector across the room, and they tend to not be balanced. Amanome's smirk never wavers as he listens. Doesn't look like his opinion is going to change. As in, the response curve tends to be pretty flat, and not in a good way. That's not what I meant to say. I can't remember. I'm going to stop talking, because I don't know what I'm talking about. Burb again, gonna make some tea. But Hazuki is completely serious. Her gaze is so intense, it's like she's memorizing every word I say. You're serious? Yeah, don't believe me if you want, but... No, I believe you. That was fast. That Kakuya girl you mentioned, she must be a spirit. This is the same girl that was asking Seiji if he was an FBI psychic. And I'm wondering if... Wait a second, the FBI doesn't exist in Japan. I'm wondering if that was her being sarcastic or if that was sincere. I can't tell. Kind of felt like she'd believe us 100%. A spirit? What's... I stand by my choice of name for this guy. He is as intelligent as a door. What? You don't know about spirits? I can't believe we're having this conversation. Are you saying you don't read Mo's H-City featured article in OO Parts? JP has the SIA rather than the FBI. I wonder if they changed it to FBI because we wouldn't know what the SIA is. And thank you, I knew they had something. It's their domestic intelligence agency. Yeah. Maybe they just changed that for... I'll write that one off to localization. I won't be too hard on that one. I don't read that. To be fair, Monthly Uparts is a minor occult magazine. It shits out tabloid-grade fantasies about ghosts and urban legends. Nobody with any sense reads it. It's not fantasy, it's the truth. Yes, so is the National Enquirer. You think so too, right, Doorslam? You believe in ghosts and urban legends? You best start believing in ghost stories. You're in one. Heck it. I'm not certain. Aksys is definitely the great value of localization companies, though. Walmart brand. I knew that. Of course Amai's big brother would like that. Be like that. That smile. That damn smile. Spirits aren't human. They say they're what becomes of people who died with a strong grudge. So like a ghost. They're similar, but they're of a more violent nature. They're big and prolific, but are they good? They're big and prolific. That smile, God. I don't think I have a hat to throw over my monitor this time. Oh, I do. But it won't stay because of how my setup is right now. Ugh. They have a strong hatred towards the living. That's why they try to kill us. A drop of sweat runs down my back. Last night I barely escaped that runaway van. There anything else? Welcome back to Spirit Hunter Deathmark. We need more time with the bride, apparently. Well, let's see. Spirits are distinguished by how they feed off of fear. They drive humans to the brink of death and soak them in fear and despair. That is their wish. That's all I remember of that. What's written about them. Fear, huh? I wonder if spirit isn't the word they wanted to use, but rather, nope, I had it. It's gone. It's the name for a really aggressive, vengeful ghost, and I think it starts with an H, but I can't remember. It'll come to me later. She has a pretty good Cliff Notes version. Yep. Hey, Doorslam. This Kakuya told you to search for the Urashima woman, right? Yeah. Some kind of game between her and me. So does that mean the Urashima woman from the rumors actually exists? You know what she's talking about? Well, of course. I feel a follow-on coming up there. I would trust Moo here. She's like level 5 million in Phasmo. No, I trust you. Like I said, that's probably what I'm thinking of, but it's just not triggering that alarm. So the word I'm thinking of may be the wrong one, is probably the way to say that. But man, I could not find a proper analog in world culture searches for our critters from game 1. Which critters? It's the most discussed rumor right now on the Shinza Ward Ghost Story forum. He even chatted up a native Japanese person who had a degree in folklore studies, and he couldn't think of anything. Which critters? Are we just talking about the ghosts in general, or the doll? That's a face. Enough of this. Why are we even floating the idea that ghosts exist? It's foolish and unproductive. The whole ghost type that feeds on fear specifically. Oh. Stephen King had a name for it. It was called Pennywise. Nothing on the list of Oni or ghosts really came up to a match. That's interesting. Huh. Zip it, Seiji. Hazuki, who is the Urashima woman? Seiji is totally a ghost or possessed by one. I just want... At this point, it wouldn't surprise me if he Matthew Lillarded us at near the end and just starts stabbing himself to make it look like he was a victim and not the orchestrator. It's the ghost of a woman said to appear at Yamato Shrine. Hey, I remember that name. The shrine contains Urashima Lake, hence the name Urashima Woman. And well, about the ghost... Anyway, just random info, but congrats, you stumbled on a part of moodiness when she took an interest in this series. Oh, and D-ness. You're welcome. The rumor on the forums goes like this. Rumors of the Urashima woman. Oh, I was not expecting that. Ha 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 ha. Sorry, that sent the most painful trill up my spine. Ah, damn, this girl dropping the most help of anyone so far. Right? Always trust the goth doll women. You heard about the body of the college girl that was found at Yamato Shrine, right? Apparently, it was right next to Urashima Lake. I bet the Urashima woman did it. Urashima woman rumor. Let the game with Urashima woman begin. They say that Urashima woman is the ghost of a woman who died in Urashima Lake. Oh my god, how many times are we going to say Urashima? If you do a certain thing at the shrine, she'll appear. What are you supposed to do? Easy. Go to the lake in the dead of night and just throw a rock in. Though I've heard it's up to luck whether you see the Urashima woman or not. Hey, Static. Hey, Moo. Take aggressive note here. I'm listening intently. According to those who did see her, she looks like a soaked, pregnant woman. Pregante! This info is turbo important now. It may save a life. Okay, I'm listening before I go any further. Oh, wait, you're talking about this. Okay, the Urashima woman looks like a soaked pragnart Gragant woman. Pragnog. Just looked up a list of ghost creatures that start with H, and I didn't see anything that I thought might be related. And I'm probably just heckin' stupid. Praganant. That's really funny because I literally watched that video and obviously the Luigi board because you can't just watch one without the other last night. And yeah, that made me smile. About that college girl who died. Her friend invited her to go with him to find out if the rumor was true or not. Though they were going to the park in the middle of the night, so maybe they were fooling around. When they reached the boat dock, they used rock, paper, scissors to decide who'd test it. The college girl lost. Nervous, she picked up a random rock and threw it into the lake. The splash echoed through the quiet park. The two of them slowly glanced around. But no one was there. The lake looked the same as well, shining dimly under the moonlight. They must have felt relieved. They laughed together over silly rumors, but I guess they still felt uneasy as they left the park right away. It all started the next day, when the girl stopped coming to classes. I would argue that it started the night before, but, you know, whatever. People called her over and over, but she never answered nor responded to their messages. See, Moo, when I call you in the morning and you don't answer, this is exactly where my brain goes. I'm afraid that you tried to awaken a spirit in some lake somewhere by a shrine, and then, you know, she kidnapped you. Yep. A few days later, her friends became worried, so they decided to go visit her. And that's when they found her drowned body by Urashima Lake. Okay, but let's be honest. Which is the scarier entity, me or the spirit? Considering some of the DMs we have shared recently, I feel like the spirit would be nicer. If the goal was to murder me, I would take the spirit. I do hear from certified Marine Corps survival water survival instructors requests that drowning is apparently a pretty peaceful way to go after, you know, after all the panic. Once you accept your fate. It still sounds horrible. I would almost rather, you know, fall from a failed or die from a failed parachute. I was about to say that if Rhodey was kidnapped by an entity, that would be a bad day for the entity. Scary Movie 1. Scary Movie 1, the scene, the poltergeist scene with the clown doll under the bed. Rhodey Moo is Ray Ray in this discussion. 100%. I'm sorry. I'm just picturing Moo going, wait, no, my turn. Come back here. Gucci, Gucci, goo. Is this a bad time to mention I haven't seen any of the scary movies? I will have to find that clip because I'm pretty sure I can find it on YouTube and share that in the Discord because it's very 18 plus, but it is hilarious. And for some reason, her corpse was swarming with small turtles. Whew. Okay, let's bring this back down. Urashima woman. Wasn't that just spine-tingling? Amanome already had a pale face, but now he looks drained of blood. His face has gone blank and his eyes are out of focus. Could it be? You're the type that can't deal with ghosts or scary stories? Yeah. That's right. Got a problem with it? My aversion to these sorts of things is more or less what you'd consider a weed allergy. Meaning that's just how my body reacts. I can't help it if it does it. I mean, fair. I've heard of that. People breaking out in like hives and rashes and stuff because of fear. Such a weird reaction, but yeah. When I heard you were the son of a boss, I was afraid you'd be scary, but don't say that. So you can be cute too, Amanome. Why are you smiling? And why are you being so overly familiar with me? He's been like this since elementary. Ghosts and scary stories are his weak point. He once heard a scary story on an overnight trip. Couldn't sleep and fainted the next day. I wonder if the Urashima woman Kakuya spoke about is connected to the rumor. I doubt there's more than one of them. It's worth checking. Right, we have to look into it. We have to find the truth about the Urashima woman and her identity. Why are you happy? You're having fun with this, aren't you? Well, my interest in ghosts and the occult is part of my life's work, after all. Are your weird hobby enclosed because of that occult idol? Yeah, of course. I'm a Momolar. I hate that. Plus, the Urashima woman got Momo's concert canceled. I can't forgive her. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm dealing with the gothic Swiftie. I agree that we should investigate the rumor. Obviously, it's to prove that the Urashima woman doesn't exist. Sorry, I forgot his voice. She's really just a Gragnert woman on a stroll. Fear makes the wolf bigger than he is. Right then, let's get going. Right now? Hold on, you're coming with us? Of course. No way am I gonna miss this chance to see an actual spirit up close. Well, what are you gonna do after you meet it? Get an autograph or something? Yeah. That'll go. I'm kidding. Of course not. I'm not that dumb. Good. I would just love to see one up close, like fans are with idols. Besides, there's also Am I. Going after the Urashima woman kills two birds with one stone. So I'll be hanging around for a while, Door Slam. I'm gonna go with this one only because she knows what the heck she's talking about. And having an encyclopedia around, I don't care if she can't fight. I love her for her brains. Hehe, that's quite the welcome. Let's solve the secret of the Urashima woman together. And find Amy, of course. Am I, of course. I don't mind going, but didn't the news say something about the Yamato Shrine being closed at night right now? Maybe start that second file. Yeah. Wouldn't the trip be for nothing? Or not? I mean, I'm gonna, but I can't save. It's enough to go there and check it out. Besides, you'd be surprised at the ways one can get through well-guarded places. I've heard about die-hard fans sneaking into their favorite idol's dressing room. One of those die-hard fans doesn't happen to be you, does it? I bet she stole the clothes she's wearing from Momo Kudasei's dressing room. Do you want me to curse you both to death? It's late. If we're going, we better leave now. I meant before we bring her with us. I couldn't save! There was no option to save. That was not it wasn't allowed. I haven't had the chance to save since like 20 minutes into this stream or something like that. And keep an eye out for cops. It'll be a huge hassle if they catch us. Oh, leave that to me. I know a route that circumvents the police. Alright, well, hope she doesn't die. Yeah. I trust us. And by us, I mean Moo. And why would you know that, even if we never played this game? I like exploring haunted places. They started recognizing me the more times I went out. So that night with Mutahashi? Yeah, I was returning from a haunted place. I'd heard of an abandoned gentleman's club downtown where ghosts appear. Ooh. I don't like the implications of that. And I was lucky and a window happened to be open, so I was able to sneak in, but no ghost showed up, unfortunately. I even waited 2 hours. Hey, Felta. This girl seems kind of crazy, don't you think? Yeah, but she's my kind of crazy. Guess not just her clothes are strange. But she seems to know a lot. Better her than someone who'd get in the way. I suppose that's true. If anything, she's not too bad looking, so she might be of use. Damn it, Seiji. Sometimes you just need a woman's charms to get you out of a situation. You do know I can hear everything, right? That was a great face. I loved that face. We leave Black Rabbit and head toward Yamato Shrine under Hazuki's direction. Spirit file Udashima woman has been updated. Whoop whoop. My slow ass just picked up on the name Felta Dorsey. It's okay. You can thank Proxy for that one. Infinite bonks for Seiji. Yeah, bonk command is now broken. Seiji, just every time we see him, just bonk. Udashima woman, Yamato Shrine story, spirits. Hazuki says they curse people to death. Ghost of a woman who died in lake in maternity wear. Throw rock in lake to meet her, depends on luck. College girl tried, found drowned, covered in toidles. Am I not turtly enough for the Turtle Club? I don't know where Proxy is. Hope he's okay. Wherever you are, this one's for you. Real man of coffee. Cheers. Save. 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 Okay. This seems inconvenient. A few minutes of walking gets us to the entrance of Yamato's shrine. Like we were warned, the main entrance is closed. So it really is closed at night. Though it is just a park, I doubt there's much in the way of security. I measure up the height of the gate. I can jump this. Well, I'm sure it'd be a breeze for you, Felta. Let's check for security cameras just in case. It'd be a hassle if they call the cops on us. But the biggest problem is I can't keep it in my pants. Amano glances over his shoulder. That security guard seems super dedicated to keeping an eye out. It's so I can break these cuffs. It's so late. I figured they'd go home at some point or something. I figured they'd go home at some point or something. When no one's around is the exact time more security is required. Not everyone is as honest as you, Hazuki. It's just common sense. This is the same woman who broke into an abandoned strip club that you're talking about, Seiji. Just want to point that out. I get the feeling I should put an end to this conversation now. Anyway, may as well try talking to the guy at least. Save! Yep. Save! Yep. Okay, I think I have enough saves. Gentlemen's Club. I'm sure they just smoked cigars and played poker or whatever. Yeah, because that's what happens at gentlemen's clubs. Let's see. Let's look at the Torii Gate. This Grand Vermilion Torii Gate is proof this place used to be a shrine before it became a park. Ooh, there's a note. There's a flyer on the ground. Of course. They are gentlemen. Probably the same gentlemen that eat sushi off of a naked woman. Sorry, my brain had to reboot there for a second. It says, cancellation notice. Looks like the concert was canceled. We already knew that. Why am I holding that? Concert. Is this talking about... Yep, Momo Kuruse's concert. It had to be canceled. It's weird, but she's become strangely popular recently. Who knows why? She sold her soul to the devil. It's a shame. I was really looking forward to it. I think I'll hold on to this flyer if that's okay. Might be able to hear more about it from the guard. That's why. Okay. Look. A directory with a map of the park. Looks like Udashima Lake is in the center, and a sanctum sits on the island located inside it. The island is called Ryugi Island. Rigatoni Island. Below the map is a short explanation about the shrine. The main sanctum, Tamate, is on Ryugi Island and honors the water gods Tatsu, dragon, and Mi, snake. These gods provide blessings for good childbirth. Many parents name their child after the deities. To receive that blessing, you throw a rock with a name written on it into the lake when the sun's at its peak. The rock throwing part sounds a lot like the Udashima woman's rumor. Though that one you're supposed to do at night. Be it praying to a god or spooky ghost doesn't change the fact this is all ridiculous. It's an ingenious way to scam people and make money off of the devout, though. Ugh, you're so annoying. Karma's gonna come back and bite you in the butt for that, you bitch. Why can't I stare at the flashlight in my hand, but how am I supposed to use it? I've got no idea. Door slam. Why are you this way? The park entrance, the main gate is closed. Main gate is closed. I don't see any security cameras. You're right, I don't see any either. How sloppy. But it works for us. Yeah, the gate isn't very tall either. Does that mean there's no issue with jumping the gate? Only if the guards don't spot us. And that's the sticking point, of course. The poster details info on a festival. Apparently it's for offering prayers to the water gods living in the lake. The main goat. The lights in the station are on. Looks like the guards are working late. Did Hazuki mention how long ago that college girl disappeared? I don't remember if there was a time frame mentioned. But I'm wondering if that is the reason why we've got security guards working here after closing. I step forward, but Amanomi stops me with his hand. I got this. I got some experience with negotiating. He straightens his shoulders, walks up to the window, and taps it lightly with a knuckle. Oh, excuse me. The window of the front desk slides open and a sleepy-sounding man replies. What is it? The park's already closed for the day. I'm terribly sorry. I actually came to the park earlier today and it seems I forgot something on a bench inside, so I came back to get it. Ah, the I lost something scenario. But the guard doesn't seem to be softening up. Look, man, if you lost something, you need to call management. We're only security and information here. Management? Hey, like I said, we're closed. If there's something you want to know, take a look at the directory or the posters, but, you know. Good night. Ass. He was rather pissy. It's late, I guess it makes sense. We need to come up with some sort of plan if we want to get any useful information out of him. I pull out the cancellation notice from my bag. Maybe I can find out something from the guard if I show this to him. Well, the death was mentioned on the TV this evening, so I'm assuming it was very recent. It had to be, right? Unless it was... I don't remember the context, but unless it was some anniversary, but I feel like they would have mentioned that. Off the guard of coffee. Right? Seiji seems to be having them just filling his pockets and orifices. Coffee fixes everything. Except for sleep apnea. You should handle this, Felta. You should handle this, Felta. I get the feeling he'd just chase me away if he sees me come up to him again. I head over and quietly tap on the glass. The window slides open immediately. The guard still sounds sleepy. What is it? I wanted to ask about this flyer. Oh, the Idol concert. That's been canceled. I know, but why? Why do you think? The body of that college girl, obviously. Oh, this was extremely recent. Duh. Yeah, I missed that. No wonder Moo has to keep reminding me to take notes because I'm absolutely stupid. Why'd you make me say it? Jeez, why isn't he working tonight? He? The guard on shift tomorrow is a Kudasai fan. He will not stop talking about her. Drives me crazy. I'm sure he'd be happy to answer all your questions about her. He talked the ear off of Hello Fan. No, I wouldn't exactly say I'm a fan. Okay, look, you're starting to get on my nerves. There you go if you don't want me to call the cops. Damn idol otaku. Yep, that's me. You look put out. How'd it go? Apparently the concert was canceled. But we already knew that. Is that all you found out? No, there's one other thing. Sounds like the guard on duty tomorrow is a huge Momo fan. A Momo Kudasai fan? Is that important? I think I've checked everything I can around the main entrance. Yeah, we come back tomorrow. Alright, I think I'm done here. If you plan to investigate inside, then I don't think you can avoid hopping over the gate. Sure, but what about the guard? Oh yeah, that's a problem. We'll just have to force our way in. It's not too tall, so hopping it'll be a cinch. Sure, it's easy for a muscle freak like you. Hazuki and I aren't so inclined. We need some time to climb our way over. That loss of time would be fatal. It's too risky. True. Then I'll just go on my own for a quick look. Hold up. You serious? Yeah. We came all this way. It'd suck if we go back empty-handed. Yeah, but what do you plan to do after you get in? Well, how about I go throw a rock in Udashima Lake? Maybe that'll make the Udashima woman appear. Don't do it! You'll be cursed! Only if the rumor's true. We'll have to take some risks at some point if we're gonna go after the Udashima woman. Just a matter of when. Ghost! Alright, if that's your decision, Felta, I'll support it. Hazuki and I will distract the guard. Take a chance to sneak in. Right, I'll leave that to you. I guess our roles are set then. Felta, this is a terrible idea. I agree. Just come back tomorrow. Talk to the guard about Momo, and then you let us in. Probably. Hazuki, I need your help. I'm gonna need your help. Yeah, all right. I want one of them to break out a Barbie doll and start dancing with it and singing Brick House. That would be amazing. The two huddled together to plan their strategy. Sounds like they're going to cause some kind of disturbance to distract the guard. And that's the plan. All you have to do is keep up. I get the feeling you're a pretty bad actor. I'll show you my true power. I can ad-lib the particulars, right? Whoa, hey, just please don't say anything stupid. All right, Felta, we're off. Figure out the timing on your own. Just get inside. They make their way over toward the security station. I'm really sorry, Kodoko. I've forgotten that you're present in the park. I'll give it to you tomorrow. Please forgive me. How could you, Seijiro? It's my birthday today, and I was really looking forward to opening it. No, not just me. Even this child in my womb. Ah! Huh? Child? That wasn't part of the plan. I'm sure I've conceived it. It's yours. You're happy for us, right? Seriously? Your face. Are you gonna dare to say that it's not yours? No, that's not. Don't give me any of your shit. It's definitely your child. I'll make you acknowledge it no matter what. Yay, you two. What's all the fuss about? Take your quarrel elsewhere. Oh, good lord. Shut up! You know what? It's your fault to begin with since you won't let him inside the park. But I can't. If my trauma causes me to lose my child, are you gonna take responsibility? Huh? Karoko, calm down. Wow. Hazuki's amazing. I love her. Whoops, no time to be distracted. Now's my chance. With Hazuki successfully distracting the guard, I hop over the main gate. Yeah, seriously. What the fuck? What the ba lafaga? Roxers, boxers. Oh my god. I don't stop after getting over the gate. I jog straight down the wide road and click off the application. Soon I reach an open space with a fountain. I'm probably far enough now. If I remember the map by the entrance, there's some kind of boat dock ahead. That must be where the college girl threw the rock into the lake. May as well give it a try. Almost like she's used to acting. Like maybe she is secretly an occult idol. Bum, bum, bum! I've got to confirm the Urashima woman rumor. I bend down and pick up a rock. Obtain throwable rock. Let's look around. I'm gonna save too. There's no water running in it, probably because it's after hours. No time to check it right now. Is there anything else worth investigating here? We're gonna go... The boat dock where the girl threw a rock in the lake is north of the central plaza. Better head straight there. Okay, I'm not allowed to investigate apparently. Something tells me we will be back. This is our that park that we went to like 6 times in the first one. This is what that place is, I bet. One of those types of trash cans you can find at theme parks. No time to check it right now. Okay, fine. I can see this is very linear. Must be a restricted area. There are chains on the poles. The rental boat floats in beside the dock. Beyond the boat is Urashima Lake, shrouded in darkness. Rumors say if I throw a rock into the water here, I might see the Urashima woman. There's no guarantee she'll appear. The college girl who died apparently didn't see her. I guess I do this. Let the record show I did try to do other stuff. I just, there's no options. Gotta throw a rock, so I walked to the dock. With my 8-inch Glock. And climb into the boat tied up there. I take the throwable rock from my pocket. Pretty sure this was facing the other direction. While wearing my super comfy Crocs. Yes. It's like empty. Yeet! Then toss it into the water a short distance away. A warm, fishy breeze, distinct to lakes, blows past me. But it does. This is a terrible idea. This is a very bad idea. But it doesn't feel like anything's happening. This is happening. Gone by. Which is really what I should have been saying this entire time. And every time I play this game, since that's cheers in Japanese. But it doesn't feel like anything's happening. I better get back. Honky cat. Feeling a slight chill, I climb out of the boat and return to shore. It's Amanome. Yeah, what's up? Time's up, Felta. Time's up, Felta. The guard's about to go on patrol. Get out quick so he doesn't run into you. Got it. Meet us in front of Kisuji Station. We'll stand out if we gather by the gate every time. Hazuki and I will head out now. Later. I didn't see the Urashima woman like we hoped, but it's good enough for a first day of scouting. Guess the rumors are just that. Doubt that college girl even died because of the Urashima woman. I'm no ghost otaku like Hazuki, so this is pretty much what I expected. But if that's the case, where is this Urashima woman Kakuya was talking about? I'll think about that later. Right now I need to get out of here fast. Hey, turbulent flow is that noise that you're hearing, so you're welcome for that. As I take a step, my attention gets caught. Was that a sound coming from the lake? I turn back, but everything looks the same. Must have been a fish or something. Definitely a fish. No chance of it being anything else. I sprint full speed from the boat dock all the way to the central plaza. I've been streaming for an hour and a half. And I just realized my background lights are off. Well, that one's white, which is wrong. And that one is off. I'm so silly. I'm such a big silly. I hop over the gate without breaking a sweat, leave the shrine, and disappear into the night. Doesn't seem like the guard noticed me. I like that blue. That's a really pretty color. It doesn't take me long to reach the Kisuji Station entrance where we decided we'd meet. There are people rushing inside. Almost feels, it must almost be time for the final train. I've been organizing my Yu-Gi-Oh cards while watching stream, and I am finally done. Woo! Does that feel as satisfying as it sounds? Because I bet it is. Oh, welcome back. I'm glad to see you're safe. We had a lot of trouble while distracting a guard to get you inside. A certain someone had a rather impassioned performance. Fun story that just happened. I put my meds in my mouth and went to take a drink from my water bottle. The sinker stayed in my mouth, but the floater escaped into my water bottle. I had to drink its entire contents to finally get my antidepressant back. Well, at least you're hydrated. I got a little caught up in the moment. But hey, we got his attention at least, right, Door Slam? Hell yeah. I loved how she handled that. That was freaking perfect. I'm glad you enjoyed it. So, how was it inside Yamato Shrine? Was the Udashima woman there? Tell me everything about her. I want to know. And yes, it is very satisfying. I bet. Like organizing your sock drawer. I tossed a rock into the lake, but nothing showed up. Whoa, you actually threw a rock in. I hope Bad Ghost didn't follow you back. Are you feeling okay? No stomach aches? How's your head? Are your eyes okay? Are you seeing blurry? Do you have any migraines coming on? I'm fine as far as I know. But better. Oh, absolutely better. Because you can take your cards with you. It's really hard. I mean, you could take your sock drawer with you, but that's kind of hard and awkward. You got to walk around like this all day.
Yes, Daddy.
I never watched Caillou. But I love that soundbite. Then I guess we don't have to worry for now. It might be wise to burn some incense when you get home, though, just in case. Can we move off this occult topic? We need to focus on coming up with a way to sneak into the park. We can't do a performance like that every time. Amanome's right. All of us might not make it in, but maybe we can figure out a way for at least 2 of us. I'd like to look for the Urashima woman, too. Easier said than done. Oh. The guard on shift tomorrow is a Momo Kudasei fan, right? According to that guy, yeah. The guard had absolutely had it with the other guard over it. He must be a hardcore fan. Well then, this might not be a bad idea. What are you thinking? Just that the odds will be in our favor tomorrow. The guard's a big Kudasei fan, right? He's probably not used to talking to girls. So, Caillou was a little bit of a brat. Was a little brat of a child from what I remember. I'm gonna go with that. But you say that, and my mind immediately jumps to Fancy Nancy, which I hate that show. Because she's just an absolute dick to all her friends. And then the episode, the whole episode is her learning out why that's a bad idea. And then she apologizes for it, says she was just trying to be fancy, throws out some French words, and then everything's great. And then in the very next episode, she forgets everything she learned. And she's back to being a dick. Sagwa and Cyber Chase were my jam. I didn't get into those. I've heard of Cyber Chase. But I grew up on, oh gosh, so many. Reboot was a big one for me. Recess. That whole Saturday morning lineup, Doug. Although I guess Doug was a little more older. But like kid shows, man, I can't remember. Can't remember. I thought she could use her wiles to lend a hand. You're a live or die obsessed Momo Kudasei fan too. Live or die. There it is. The Recess movie hit me deep. I don't know if I ever saw the movie. And honestly, the thing that I remember the most from Recess, two memories stand out. One, when they took away Recess, learned that that was a bad idea, and then they brought back a new program. I forget what it stood for, but they called it Recus. And that was always just really funny to me as a child. And 2, and far more importantly, and far more vivid, was the episode where the swinger girl almost went over the bar, and everyone thought she went over the bar. Gave me one of my first... Doug was also fantastic. Gave me one of my first existential crises at the age of like 10. Oh, the Recess movie? I'm gonna have to watch it now. We have Disney Plus, so we can actually watch Recess. Another great one that I loved was Dinosaurs. And rewatching that as an adult gives me a whole new appreciation for just how good that was. Especially the episode that starts out where they're watching a family show and they just get super meta with it. I'll see if I can find a clip of that without spoiling it. You must know exactly what kind of things that type of would make that type of guy happy. Wow, Seiji! What the? Hey, just what the hell are you saying? The look on Hazuki's face. I brace for another blow up, but I see. That might not be too bad. Well, that's a surprise. She just let Amanome's comments roll off her back. It was on par with the Codename Kids Next Door movie. That was another series. I didn't get too into Codename K&D. I've seen a few episodes. My younger siblings were more into that than I was. But I do recall that being another great show. Hazuki, you don't mind? I'll do my best. If it's for the Urashima woman and Ami. I'll leave it to you. You're sure you're fine with this? Like, you don't have to sacrifice your morals. Or Dexter's ego trip. There's another one. Oh, Dexter's Laboratory. Oh, Dexter's Laboratory. Johnny Bravo was one I used to enjoy as a kid, but looking back now, oh my god. Cartoon Network did some solid movies. I believe you. I don't know that I saw too many of them. I will say I hated Cow and Chicken. Hated it. Angry Beavers was okay, though. Oh, are you worried about me? Thanks, but it's okay. Just leave it to me. Okay. It wouldn't be such a hassle if we only had to access the shrine. We could do our business there during the day. The Urashima woman sightings are only at night. Besides, it's standard ghost protocol to appear at midnight. I missed that one. I accidentally clicked. It's entirely possible that it's just a pregnant woman on a stroll. Pregnant. No, it's definitely a ghost. And not just a ghost, but a spirit. My sixth sense is telling me. There's no debating with you. Oh, one more thing. Don't tell Miss Natsumi about this. She'd try to stop us. Not a word to the police or anyone else either. I know. And by the way, next save point, we're going to wrap up the stream. Remember when Johnny Bravo had a crossover with Scooby-Doo? Velma and Johnny bumped into each other and dropped their glasses, and Velma was all, I can't see without my glasses. And Johnny was all, I can't be seen without my glasses. Can you use the scroll wheel to go back in the dialogue? I can't. And there's no history either. Believe me, I'm painfully aware of how people don't believe this sort of thing. Alright, I'm off. I have an assembly to attend to. See you guys tomorrow night. He turns around and heads off, disappearing into the neon lights of downtown. I think I'm gonna go too. Oh, hold up a sec, door slam. Ami told me that you live near the underpass. My place is that way too. Why don't we head home together? It is very unfortunate. I'm not gonna be super excited because I really don't want to accidentally try to trigger a romantic partnership here. I love her, but I'm not in love with her. Thanks. Let's get going. We take off together toward my apartment. And there it is. The last of the Kavifi. Ever since that day, I make it a point to walk through the underpass on my way home. If I go through this creepy place, I might be able to meet with Kakuya again. That's where you and Amy got photos taken, huh? I heard one of them was a crazy intense ghost picture. You have no idea how jealous I am. Oh, we're gonna see it. There it is! It's still better than the bride. That happened the day after I got that black postcard. Maybe the game had already started by then. Oh, there were eyes on her ear cup. Am I told you all that? She's really proud of her big brother, you know. She talks about you constantly. Like how you like motorcycles. I love motorcycles. You bought a new bike recently, right? Some big machine with plenty of horse. Thank you. I gotta see if there's a way for me to disable that alert sound that plays before the sound bites, but keep it for everything else. You bought a new bike? Yeah. Fun fact, my first motorcycle was a bike with tons of horsepower, and I had no business being on that thing. I was super unsafe, but man, that thing was a lot of fun. It was a 1999 Honda VTR 1000F Superhawk. I missed that bike. Sold it when I got orders to Japan, because otherwise it was going to sit for years unused. So, yeah. You know, even that. Your motorcycle sounds really interesting. I'd love to ride it sometime, if you don't mind. If I feel like it. Mine was a 1984 Honda CB750 Nighthawk. I remember that bike. And we started talking about riding out to Hell, Michigan to have coffee. Or ice cream. Ice cream. It was ice cream in Hell. I'll look forward to it then. So the place where the van attacked you is right around here. Did Yuri's ghost really appear? Ice cream in Hell, yep. We're still going to have to, even if it's not on motorcycles, we are going to need to do that. Eventually, I would like to get a teardrop trailer and head cross country and just camp all along the way. And would love to make Hell a stop on that route. Vans Dickent. I don't get that. Oh, vans don't kill people. There we go. That makes more sense. There was a shadow that could have been her. I see. I point out the spot where I saw it, and Hazuki stares at it for a while. She getting teary? She's been constantly offering flowers ever since Yuri died. They were best friends. I should have come and offered flowers that day. Emma wanted me to join you. I should have listened to her. Then I could have seen a real spirit. That's why you're sad? Ha! I'm joking, of course. I wish I could have seen Yuri. There's so much that I want to talk to her about. I'd love to do a cross-country camping trip. Maybe we could be an old-timey caravan. I would love to do that. One of my dreams, one of my bucket list items, is to do, oh gosh, I forgot the name of the road. The Dalton Highway. The Dalton Highway in Alaska, which is just hundreds of miles of unpaved road that goes all the way out to Dead Horse. As long as none of us die of dysentery. And I promise not to throw food this time. But, yeah, that is one of my bucket list items. And you have to bring, like, 2 spare tires or at least a tire patch kit, because chances are you're gonna get a flat on that road. Unless you've got some beefy frickin' tires. Alaska is beautiful. I've been there. I spent a month there. Like 3 days shy of earning my Arctic service ribbon. Very upset about that still to this day. As long as Static doesn't throw 74 food at a zombie. I just said I wasn't going to. But, yeah, that's one of my bucket list items. From here, from where I live now to Dead Horse is, I think, 2,800 miles. So I'd want to drive there, camp all along the way, stay at a hotel once or twice just to refuel, resupply, shower, all that fun stuff. But I really want to just drive it, camp out all along the way. Probably take 3 or 4 weeks to do it. Do the sightseeing along the way. That's a bucket list for me. And maybe I could have saved Am. Be realistic. It wouldn't have changed anything if you'd been there. If she'd been with us that day, she would have been killed by the out-of-control van. I saved myself, and Am made it because she was small, but Hazuki would have had no chance. Live your dreams, bestie. One day. And it's either going to be a teardrop trailer of some kind, or a pop-up tent trailer, or a rooftop tent, something like that. But that's one of the big things. And, you know, time. I would love to do that with my family, but one, my Crowbar, doesn't like camping, and both the girls are still too young for that. Minibar's old enough to do camping with. We've done camping with her before, and it was fine. But Microbar is still way too young. So, you're right, I don't have your strength. The only thing I have to offer is knowledge of the occult and supernatural phenomena. Please come to me if there's anything you want to know. Anything at all. Who does your hair? Because I love it. Super, super cute. Supernatural phenomena, huh? I think back about the past few days. The runaway van, Yuri's ghost, Gakuya. Pretty sure I told her everything. Oh, there was that other thing. I could ask about that phenomenon. Good movie. I feel like not enough people remember that movie. John Travolta, where he can levitate book pages. There is one thing I want to ask you, Hazuki. Ever hear of anything about being able to see things when you touch blood? Like a movie plays in your head? It's hard to explain. That sounds like Gasp. Maybe you have some form of psychometry? What's that? It's a form of ESPN where residual thoughts left on objects can be read. Like you could read fossils and ruins to see how people back during that time period lived. And what I saw when I touched the headphones were AMI's thoughts? Are you saying this happened to you, Dorsman? You're welcome. Yeah. I give her a quick recap of what happened to me when I touched the blood on the headphones. That's incredible! If that's true, then that's just amazing! Can't say I expected her to get so excited. She's even breathing hard. I'm shocked. You have a gift for these sorts of things. I'm gonna go neutral. Is your face frozen with surprise? Anyway, I'd love to take a look. Do you have the headphones with you? No, I left them at home. Then we need to get to your place. We need to get to a save point. I need water, and I have a little bit of water. Hazuki takes off like a shot. Man, when you fire up her passion in the occult, she runs with it. Literally. They used literally correct! Yay! I take off in a sprint.
Drink water, you dehydrated bitch!
You're a little late on that one, but thank you. I take off in a sprint after her. I wasn't racing or anything, but I'm the first to arrive at my apartment. Hazuki stumbles up a while later out of breath. You're too fast, door slam. It's not the first time I've heard that. Running at that speed, and you're still not tired. That's inhuman. You must be related to Turbo Granny. What the fuck? Human weapon, abominable snowman, ESP, and now a creature of urban legend. Just how the hell does Hazuki see me? I'm just gonna take a breather here. Could you bring out the headphones? Thanks. I duck in and grab the headphones from where I left them in the living room and return outside. Why am I getting bogged? What did I do? You're too fast, door slam. It's not the first time I've heard that. I was being self-deprecating. Here. This is the pair that Yuri gave Amai, right? Amai would listen to Momo songs all the time. And that's the blood? And that's the blood? Is it Amai's? That's my guess. No point in thinking about it, I suppose. Let's try it. That is exactly why you got... Oh, okay. Just like the last time, I reach out toward the blood stain. Amai, bring me some flowers. We'll be waiting. Well, see anything? Something's there, but it doesn't make any sense. The voices are fuzzy, too. Oh, okay. I read something from a spiritualist that said this, but apparently the focus point for spiritual visions is the forehead. Focus everything there and imagine a third eye. I'm sure it'll clear things up. Focus.
Focus.
The third eye stuff is beyond me, but I do know concentration is important. Sharpening your concentration to the limit lets you see a lot of things you missed before. Like my enemy's breathing and movement patterns. If I can feel them, my body acts on its own. Don't deprecate yourself on stream. I'm sorry. Amanome claims the reason I'm undefeated is because of my intense focus and quick reflexes. So what if I put all my focus and concentration toward the blood instead of my enemies? May as well see if it works. I like to think you're just efficient with time management. There's a lot to do, okay? I don't have time to be wasting. I've made myself sad. Remember how it feels. I love this music. All right, now touch the blood.
My, what nice blood you have.
This time it's clear. This is my bathroom.
Cleaning time. Cleaning time.
Cleaning time, cleaning time. I have to finish before it's time to eat.
Ami's voice echoes in my head.
It's gonna be stir-fried vegetables. Everything tastes so good when Big Brother makes it. He's gonna be a good husband someday.
I can't remember her voice. I was just editing episode 1 from this last night, and I can't remember the voice.
Ow, ouch, I caught my toe on something. Looks like I'm bleeding a little. Huh? Is that a voice coming from my headphones?
Eventually we'll be able to save the game.
Honey, offer me flowers. I'll be waiting. Yuri? Okay, I'll for sure go offer some tomorrow. I'll bring you new flowers.
That's creepy. Stub your toe and let the demons in. There's something about the proportions in this face that seem off.
No one's here, right? Wait, it looks like...
Oh, wait, it looks like she doesn't see the shadow reflected in the mirror. Hey, Amy, food's up. Something's gonna happen.
Okay, be right there.
I saw it. I heard Amy's voice too. Am I?
Really? So you really are reading thoughts from blood. It's like a special form of psychometry. We can call it bloodmetry.
Blood me try. I have a power like that. It's hard to believe, but what I saw is real. I'm not imagining things.
So what was in the vision?
I let Hazuki know everything from the vision. Bloodmetry, blood me try is a terrible name. Bloodometry would be better. Or how about just something not with blood in it? Let's just leave it at psychometry of the blood variety.
What? Yuri's voice came from her headphones? Why would she do that to Emma?
Oh, my dude, thank you. Watch him go. Watch him go. Look at him fall into that stocking.
No, that wasn't...
Wrong voice? No, that wasn't. Kakuya did it. The shape I saw in the mirror. I'm sure of it.
But why would she do that?
Why else? To get Amai to make an offering. That's the game Kakuya set for her.
And you disappear if you lose the game? Does that mean Amai disappeared because you couldn't make the offering?
That's my guess.
Oh, poor Amai, taking advantage of how much she cares for Yuri.
Filling your stocking this holiday season. That's unforgivable. I'm so pissed off. Yeah, I'm pissed off too. Even the blood thing is a better... Yes, I agree. Also... Oh, my dude! Judging! Thank you for the follow. We were talking about you earlier. Specifically about how I see you doing a perfect reading of Seiji. Who... Not related. We can't stand him as a character. I thought I was already following. All good, dude. Thanks for dropping by. I don't think we're going to see him again. I'm actually just about to wrap up. Assuming I can get to a save point at some point.
Yeah, of course you're upset too. She's your little sister after all.
Alright, I've decided. My game face is on. It's time to get serious. It all goes down tomorrow. Hello there. It's a character in NG. Yeah, Seiji Amanome. The son of, but not a member of, one of the bosses in the Yakuza in the Amanome family. The whole lending a hand thing?
Exactly. For I'll go as far as I need to.
Just don't go overboard.
Oh yes, that's right. Mind if I have your phone number, Door Slam? It'd be a good idea for us to be able to contact each other. Plus, there could be things I want to talk to you about. I've got a lot of stress piled up, and Amai and Yuri aren't around.
Okay, look, no gab sessions.
But your personality just makes me feel like I can rely on you.
Thank you. Thank you, I deserve that. The two of us exchange our cell phone numbers. And then I saved the game.
Well, I don't want to overstay my welcome, so I'll start heading home now.
It's late, you gonna be okay?
I'm not too far from here, don't worry. Night!
And without another word, Hazuki dashes off. Blood me try, huh? I stare down at my hand. Still hard to believe, but this weird power might help me get to the bottom of this mess. I'm really impressed that we can get that sense, that reading from the blood, through our gloves. That's the most impressive part there. Man, I'm tired. Oh, good, we can save. We are saving. We're gonna just save right here. Yep, that is it. We're done. Let me flip over. Get the outro prepped. Oh my goodness gracious. For being a more stream-friendly game, holy cow, I'm gonna have to start saying my goodbyes at the top of the hour instead of the next hour. Okay, I can see how I could do a good Seiji. Oh, did you look up some clips? Yeah, he's a total perv and keeps trying to hit on my aunt. So, anywho's, thank you for stopping by. I will not be streaming tomorrow because I am recording a semi-secret project. I was right about that, wasn't I? But yeah, I'm recording a little secret project that I'm working on with in collaboration with someone. More to come on that. But thanks for stopping by. Had fun. Next week, I will be streaming a different game. I need a break from this. I think I'm going to be doing Darkwood, as per suggested by Proxy. So, Nas, thanks for stopping by. Good seeing you. Everyone else, great hanging out. Enjoy your weekend. Have a great New Year. If someone is going to be streaming on New Year, please let me know ahead of time. I would love to watch one of y'all. Otherwise, we'll catch you in the next one.
Hashtag what are they doing behind the bushes?